kind of pizzas did you just get?
I got 2 pepperoni.
Okay.
I got the veggie 3-topper.
All right. Is this usually what you guys get? Like, is pepperoni your go-to?
Yeah, I love pepperoni.
You?
For me, I feel a little bit gassy, so I'm gonna go for some vegetables, even though it's unhealthy. But yeah.
All right. So I'm interested in knowing you guys a little bit more. So you guys are both okay. Well, one of you in high school, the other one just graduated high school. So I'm super curious because I've graduated from high school almost 20 years ago. So a lot has changed between what I had to do and what you guys had to do. So I guess for you, Brendan, like, how was what are you doing after high school? Like, I don't even know what you're doing right after school.
Oh, I'm gonna be going to like college for like 2 years and then the university 2 years. I'm doing like the transfer program.
Okay.
2 years college, 2 years university.
Now, is that normal nowadays? Is that what kids are usually doing?
I would say it's fairly normal, but yeah, it's one of the plans. It's usually a plan for most students who don't know what they're doing. So by doing a transfer program, they can have like a few years to decide like what they're gonna go into.
Okay, and then what is that? What's your like transition program? What are you actually taking?
I'll be taking business. I'm gonna try to be an accountant. So I'll be taking like accounting like 2 years.
Commons?
Commerce.
Yeah.
Commerce. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm really interested in business because one, I want to earn a lot of money in the future.
Okay.
So it's kind of like so I can like rest of my family have like a better life somewhat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now for you, Joesph. Okay, you're in grade 11 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what when I was in grade 11, for us in high school, like that was already when you're already choosing like kind of what path you wanted to go into school-wise. Is that still the case in BC schools?
For my school, especially since we had the IB program,
Okay, what's the IB program?
it's called the International Baccalaureate.
Okay.
It's kind of like a higher grade of your normal stuff. So you go into more pre-calc. For math example, you go 11, 12, and then a bit of university stuff. So it's super high. At the end of it, you'll get a diploma, and it's like a lot of universities will look at it, and it's like a big thing.
Okay. Now, what are you considering after high school?
So hopefully, I want to become a chef and go to culinary school.
Okay.
But
Nice.
hopefully, I'm planning on going to a university and maybe getting like a degree first,
Okay.
just in case it doesn't work out.
Now, okay, so you're thinking culinary school is one option, school is the other. If you went to university, what's your major? What are you thinking right now?
I don't know right now.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Is that like, do you like what? Okay, I guess what are your favorite subjects right now in high school?
I enjoy math and science, but I don't think I want to like pursue science because it's just too much work. And
How are you with photography?
I suck at photography. I failed yearbook.
Oh.
I hate my teacher.
Wow. Okay.
He's bad.
Now, okay, so for you guys, like, when do you start applying for post-secondary school? Like, is it at grade 12, or can you even start like in grade 11? I guess you'd be able to answer that, Brian.
Well, grade 11, we don't really start like signing up yet, but we start thinking about it. Like for my school, like we did have like an assembly that talks about it. And then for grade 12, it's at the first term. And before the first term ends, you usually like sign up for universities, like you pre-register, and you normally have to pay like a registration fee. And once you're registered, you have to like keep up your marks for like the first term, and usually they will send it. That's when after the first term, when you get your marks, you usually send it over to other schools. No, check it.
Which college are you going to in September?
I'm going to Douglas for like 2 years.
Douglas, okay. And what's the exact name of the program?
It's the business and I'm not sure what's the program called, but it's just like business-wise.
Okay. Are you nervous?
I'm somewhat nervous because the BC transcript, because I received like news like 2 days ago. Apparently, the BC government gave some students the wrong score for their provincials.
Really?
Yeah. So right now, I haven't heard back from it. It's a bit wait a while for her back from the school. And the fact that like they're receiving my transcript at the end of like last month, which is July 31st. I'm not sure if it will affect me at all.
And then for you, Joesph, what's your plans for the next coming school year for September? What kind of classes are you actually taking in grade 11?
So I'm doing, for IB, I'm doing Math SL, which takes up 1 block, and I'm doing Chem HL, which takes up 2 blocks.
So, okay, just before we continue, what's SL and HL?
So HL is higher level. It's like even more advanced. SL is like secondary level. I don't really know how to explain it. And
okay,
then,
that's fine.
Yeah.
And then what other classes? Sorry, because I interrupted you there.
Yeah. So For electives, I'm taking French 11, accounting 11, and culinary 11.
Okay, nice. So you actually take culinary school in high school?
It's not, we have a culinary program, like special.
Okay.
It's kind of like level 1 of normal culinary schools, but it's in our school and you can take it. It takes up one whole day of your whole year. So I want to go into it, but obviously it takes up one whole day and it doesn't count for credits. So maybe after I can try.
Okay. Now, this is a question kind of for both you guys. Who, Brandon, you finished your high school. Joesph, you're still in high school. What is high school life like right now?
It's really weird because comparatively to elementary school, it's very different. You'll make more friends, you talk to more people, you learn that teachers aren't the same and that some teachers are bad. If you have a bad teacher for the year, you'll have a bad time in that class. If you have a good teacher, you'll enjoy it and you'll learn a lot more.
What about friends, the people that you meet, interaction within, like at school itself?
So friends play a big part into your learning because if you don't know something, you can just copy off of them, which is what I do.
Yeah.
They really help you get through it. If you're always alone, it's really tough to get through everything because sometimes you fall asleep. I don't, but sometimes you just can't pay attention that day because you wake up really early. You just rely on friends to help you get through.
What about you, Brandon? How was high school for you?
High school, so starting off at like elementary, I was with the year where there was like a school strike, so I got into like grade 8 high school fairly late, like late September. And when I entered, it was a new setting basically. And maybe I realized a few things during like the start of high school, like grade 8, grade 9, where most of the friends you make at elementary, if you don't keep in touch with them, like when you're elementary, you say that you're everybody's friend. When you're elementary, your friend group gets smaller and smaller to the point where grade 8, grade 9 is where you start like meeting new people for like different schools and making friends, like to make your groups bigger. But after when you reach grade 10, for me especially, like everybody just like creates their own cliques, like their own groups.
For me, it's the complete opposite. In my elementary school, it was super small, so I knew everyone. Knew their names, their birthdays, everything about them. In when I went into high school, only 2 other people went into my high school, so it was like super awkward for me and them. So for me, I really wanted to get like as diverse as I could, meet as many groups. And my first year in grade 8, I just switched through so many groups and I just hung out with all of them. So completely different.
So Brendan, at Douglas, are any of your other friends, your current friends, going to Douglas as well?
No, but I have received word from talking with other people that there'll be some classmates that I knew before that will be probably going. But I probably won't see each other as often because we're taking different programs. So I'll have to probably make like new friends, or at least meet new people.
Question for both of you guys again. In terms of extracurricular activities, yes, I know you guys through my wife's piano teaching, but like, what other activities you guys tend to do?
You want to go first because yours will be short?
Yeah, for me, I'm more of like the inside guy. I'm not really a fan of sports and moving, but extracurricular activity.
Can you say that again? Not a fan of what?
I'm not a fan of sports.
And what's the other part you said?
Extracurricular.
No, I thought I heard you say you're not a fan of sports or moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's not what true, but extracurricular activity. I've been in a few clubs. I've been in like my school's games club, and I've been in my school's culture club, where me and a few friends we founded it. It's like a Chinese culture club where we just like watch like old Chinese movies and like sometimes like discuss like the history of them. But any other than that, I don't really do any of my school sports.
Okay. And what about you, Joesph?
School-based?
Well, both school and outside of school.
So for in school, I didn't join many clubs. I didn't find a purpose in them, and they were just kind of useless for me. Except for the volleyball club, I love doing sports, unlike him. I enjoy running and playing with friends. Outside of school, I have a scouts program. Obviously, I do piano again. I go to church every Sunday. I do horseback riding once a week. And if I can, I'll go play volleyball with my friends and just hang out with them.
Nice. And then I guess now for just the last question, as you guys are wrapping up, I'll let you guys also eat your pizza. Let's say people your age are watching this video in, let's say, 5 years' time. Give them some sort of like either words of encouragement or just something that they should be aware of, both for you as a high school graduate, you as a current high school student.
when you start going to high school, make sure that the people you're hanging around with are your really good friends, not the ones where you think like just because you know them they're your friends. Make sure you stay in touch with them, because after high school, when you guys split apart, you may find like new friends, but you should at least keep in touch with them because they can help you get through it. And when you're still in high school, find a group of friends that you can like be with every single time, and that like you support each other, and that you interact with them often, because friends come a long way.
Nice.
Continuing with Brandon's, I agree that you should have like really, really close friends that you can rely on. But I also encourage you to expand your friend base, because eventually you won't have classes with your best friends. You need to know other people, so that, and also take chances and just go for whatever you see interesting, like anything. Because I regret not taking stuff that like I could have easily had made friends with and experienced something new.
Yeah, to expand on that, when you're in high school, you're exposed to programs that are technically free.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta pay some fees, but still, mostly it's free. So if you don't know where you're going to, let's say what program I'm going to, just try all of them to see which one. Because some people regret that they don't take, like, let's just say they didn't take cooking, but then after high school they want to like become a chef. So take that step. And
expand as much as you can in high school, because you have free electives, right? Try not to do spare blocks. I know it's tempting, but always try something new. Yeah.
Nice. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for spending the time with me, and enjoy the rest of your pizzas.
Thank you.